British actor Josh O'Connor made his SNL hosting debut with musical guest Lily Allen. O'Connor stars as a young priest in the new Knives Out movie alongside a demagogue of a preacher played by Josh Brolin. Wake Up Dead Man punctuates a prolific year for Brolin that has included roles in the surprise mega hit Weapons and The Running Man, all while shooting a third Dune movie due out next year. The Academy Award nominee burst to fame as a teenager in The Goonies, but then spent most of the next 2 decades as another struggling actor in Hollywood. Josh and I got together the other day for a Sunday Sitdown at one of his favorite old haunts in New York.
I love visiting. I love staying at the Chelsea because I've been staying here since the 80s.
Yeah.
I remember when it was filled with junkies and alcoholics.
I bet you have some stories.
Oh, there's great stories.
Josh Brolin returning to a familiar place after a busy year of intense movies.
I promise. That's the spirit.
It was like, I'm happy with the year, really happy with it. I worked more than usual. I did 5 movies back to back. I don't want to repeat it. I'm going to go do a freaking rom-com now or
now we're
something.
getting the era of the Brolin rom-com.
I guess, man.
But that romantic comedy will have to wait.
What the hell happened?
As Brolin stars now in Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery, the 3rd installment in writer-director Rian Johnson's popular whodunit movies.
So tell me about Monsignor Wicks, who this guy is.
He's a guy who has a small congregation. He feels that when he does his little sermons, if he doesn't get somebody to walk out, that he's not challenging the standard of the human being well enough. You here to take my church away from me?
Do you know where this thing's headed while you're in it?
Yeah, but you forget, or you force yourself to forget.
Yes.
You go, I didn't expect that, and that just blew me away. But reading that script, I thought that I had the answer, and I was wrong. It was really satisfying to be wrong, to be just a half a step behind where he was manipulating me in the script.
Is it fun for you as an actor who's played every kind of character to do someone that bombastic?
You shall not pass.
Personally, like if I'm really honest, it's doing the speech for who I'm doing it for.
Okay.
Glenn Close, Mila Kunis, Renner. So all these people that I kind of know, which makes it that much more innervating, unnerving.
Yeah.
And you're like, can I pull this off? Is it, you know what I mean? And they're all looking at me like, oh, look at Josh, try and go.
What do you love about New York?
Everything. It's a lot of concrete. I'm used to the wilderness. It's its own kind of chaotic wilderness.
The 57-year-old Brolin grew up largely in Santa Barbara, California. His mother was a wildlife activist. His father is actor James Brolin. But young Josh was more interested in surfing and skateboarding than in the family business.
Is acting and performance anywhere on your mind at that point? Is it appealing to you? Or
Not at all.
Not
in the least. There's nobody who ever would have thought that I would have become an actor. Ever. And then I had an elective possibility, and it was like underwater basket weaving or acting or whatever it was. And I took the theater class. I was told by everybody, you're too green, people who I knew were not going to give me a shot because my dad was an actor, and I had to work for it.
Brolin was just 16 when he landed the first role of his career in a movie called The Goonies.
My God, it's working!
The Goonies was a commercial success and a classic to this day, but it did not give Brolin the boost he expected.
You've talked about and written about in your book sort of being in the wilderness for a long time as an actor, and still
Decades.
trying to find it, and then kind of stepping away and trading stocks. Were you at that point done with acting, or did you think this is just a pause while I figure this out?
It's not a pause. I was still in it. There was nothing to do. You're like, oh, you're an actor, but nobody's calling for you to do a job. It's like, look, all I want to do is be a working actor. I just want, if I can make enough money doing this thing and get away with being creative for a living, that's a win.
Brolin's career finally got a jump start with a memorable role in the Oscar-winning Coen brothers movie, No Country for Old Men.
What if you stop? You stopped in shade.
At that point, did you start to feel comfortable? Like maybe I'm back in the game?
When we were doing No Country, there was nothing that suggested that the movie was going to do well. You know, you do a movie and then you kind of expect it to go out and a few people see it and that's it. And then that movie became something different.
Brolin's hot streak continued with movies like American Gangster.
You call ahead first, see if it's okay with me.
W.
It's important that we meet that deadline.
And Milk, a performance that earned him an Academy Award nomination.
Society can't exist without the family.
Then came another big leap into the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
The hardest choices require the strongest wills.
And at some point, good movies and commercial success come together with Thanos and all the Marvel stuff, right? So that's a case where you go, it's going to be a good movie, right? I trust it.
Avengers was great. I'm playing Thanos. I'm in a onesie, you know, with like dots all over my face. And I keep getting stuck to things because of the Velcro on my onesie.
They would all cease to exist. I call that mercy.
Now all of a sudden, everybody in the world knows who you are. Did you feel that moving around in your life?
I don't think that.
No?
I mean, honestly, I don't know how true this statement is, but I think it's true. If I had been offered an Avenger, whether I would have said yes or no.
Oh.
I was offered a 800-pound purple guy, you know, with a scrotum chin. You know what I mean? So I don't think people are recognizing that in the subway.
After 4 decades in Hollywood, Brolin maintains a healthy sense of perspective.
I think that's the selfish part of it, is like, how do I keep it fresh for myself? And how do I stay grateful for people accepting me in this profession and being able to make a living off of it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I think I'm full of and that's why we love being here.
It'll keep you humble, this city.
Which is great, man. Aren't we feeling that way a little bit?
Yeah, we needed that.
We needed that.
Yeah, we got heckled from a passing car. New Yorkers never impressed. Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out mystery, is in select theaters and streaming now on Netflix. Our thanks to Taruco Restaurant in the Hotel Chelsea for hosting our conversation. Don't forget to subscribe to the Sunday Sitdown podcast to hear the full extended interview with Josh Brolin, including more on the casual way he views fame and the mistake other actors make in chasing it. And while you're there, check out my conversations with other big stars of the Marvel Universe, including Scarlett Johansson, Angela Bassett, Anthony Mackie, Chris Hemsworth, and Deadpool himself, Ryan Reynolds. You can find those interviews wherever you get your podcasts, or just scan that QR code right there on the screen.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.